As long as you can remember yourself, you notice that the eyes that the eyes are looking at the world that is changing. Outside of you, where the senses can grasp it, and outside of you, where the senses cannot grasp it, in the inner sky, but it is still an outside, it is still in the clothes that you are wearing. It's in your emotions and in the experience that you are gaining and in the way you absorb and digest the life process. And everything is changing and everything is evolving and developing and experiencing highs and lows and peaks and valleys and pleasure and pain and the polarities of life. Everything is changing. But the eyes are not. And the consciousness that is recognizing what is happening whether it was when you were a teenager, finding yourself discovering your youth and your hormones and puzzled about what is happening, and then discovering maturity, and then discovering being a seeker, and consciously experiencing all the different aspects. The eyes that are observing it, the consciousness that is aware of that, didn't grow old. When you go back into your memory of being a child, as far as you can go, and you look at this space of that many years back from today, you can recognize an interesting stillness. Your mind was that of a child, your body was that of a child, what you were busy with an issue of a child, but what makes you remember it is consciousness which is not of a child, and it has no age. If you can, we have along our life powerful moments where suddenly they are imprinted in our memory. They entered deeper than other ordinary moments. And it's not necessarily moments of intense emotional experience. It can be something that for some reason imprinted itself in our memory. If you go into these milestones of your life and you take a deep look at them, you will notice that from that moment until today, a lot has changed. But the eyes that are looking at this journey has not changed. I'm talking about our eyes, but only as a metaphor for the seeing capacity of our being. which means consciousness. Something has not changed. All along the way, we were totally busy with what we are seeing. We were totally occupied with it. We tried to change it, we tried to fight it, we tried to hold it, to possess it. We rejected it and got obsessed with it and accepted it and got confused by it. With whatever we saw, we were totally busy. And many times we are coming to the spiritual path, the spiritual workshop, and saying, what I see, this is what needs to be changed. And it's just becoming a week or 10 days or 2 weeks of, rather than trying to change it while I'm talking and busy with other things, I will try to change it while I'm in silence. And you find more energy and more clarity. But the profound breakthrough is happening when you realize that this is not where freedom is. Liberation is when you realize that you are the eyes. Who sees it? And that you can liberate your attention from being totally engaged and occupied with what you see into resting of being the eyes, the witness.